Welcome back, everyone. All set here. Man, I know it's been a minute. I've just been so busy these past few weeks. I went to the DC Frock Tales. That's my dress that I made. I'll come back and talk about that. I did some thrifting. I'm going to share some things with you. If you come back tomorrow, you'll see what I'm going to be doing with this or something like this. It looks pretty good on camera. But today I'm here to talk to you about a collaboration that I am doing with Grace of So Lovely with Grace, Chalisa of So She Designs, and Laura of Sewing Up Style. And we are doing a series working with denim called Discovering Denim. And that seems to be a very popular fabric. I It's rare when you see me in jeans. I do own two pair. Um, One that I bought several months ago, it still has a tag on it. For the most part, I'm not really a jeans person, but I do have quite a bit of denim, and I have unusual pieces of denim. Um, let's pause. I'll come back. Okay, I'm back. So through the years, I've collected some unusual pieces of denim, I would say. Um, and now I think it's time for me to start working with some of these. So let me show you a few pieces that I have. Can you see that? That's an olive green. It is denim because it's actually that shade on the back. Wow. It actually looks black in person, but I'm loving that green. That's gorgeous. I have this textured denim. Can you see that? It's a pebble texture. Yeah. Then I have some sparkly denim. Look at that. And I have it in silver as well. Look at that. That's gorgeous, right? I also have this piece. Looks like studs, but they are probably like that melted silicone. I have to experiment with this to see. And then I have this lovely piece of denim. So as you can see, I have quite a bit to work with, get through, all of that. So I'm really, really happy to be part of this collaboration. So, if you can tell by the title, my part of the project did not go well. And you know what? Sometimes that happens. I made a couple of rookie mistakes. One, I didn't take my measurements. I made the assumption that my measurements were where they were. Actually, there's less there. Um, but still, I didn't do a sway back adjustment and I didn't do an FBA because I didn't think that I would. Now, our first project was to create a bustier or corset, and I'm sure one of my audience members can give me the history of a bustier to corset. But as you know, if you don't know, building a corset takes time because we're working with your actual measurements, and it's basically built to your body. So my approach was not this time. I had a very limited amount of time, and I wanted to get this done. Now, I actually have a few corset patterns in my stashola. Oh boy, I'm batting 1,000 these days, guys. Let's see. Give me just a moment. I'll be right back. Okay, so what was I saying? So our first project was a corset. And oh yes, I remember what I was saying. Of course, I have quite a few patterns for corsets. right? This is my standard. I have several copies of these because, you know, I have clients that I used to make these gowns for. As you guys know, I don't edit, so it's going to be like we're in my living room. Here's another one. It's another McCall's 2667. Um, another McCall's. And another. And there's still more. And these are recent additions. I believe this one's made from a knit. No. That's made from a woven. This one is made from a knit. But the task and the assignment was to make a corset or bustier from denim. So, in my mind, I'm thinking denim and Ankara. And I have this beautiful piece of Ankara here. Look at that. And that, see that blue? It's almost like a faded denim blue. And then I had this fairly lightweight denim. I have two pieces of it. So I was actually going to do like a coordinate such. Well, this is the pattern I chose to work with. Can you see that? Vogue 9273. View B, actually. I mean, the other two took zippers, one up the front, and the front here, and the back zipper. And I was like, okay, you know, I'm going to eliminate the zipper, and I'm going to put buttons on mine. And, you know, I went in and checked some of the measurements. And I want you to look at something here. Okay. See that? Right. So I cut out the pattern pieces, of course, and got them ready to go. Got everything prepared. I'm glad, one thing I could say I'm glad I did was stitch up the lining first so I can gauge the fit. And when I tried it on, because I had made adjustments and such, I gauged the fit and everything, it was too big. Because, you know, the pattern says that this should fit 1.5 inch closer to your body than normal. So I said, let me compensate for some perhaps much needed space. So these are the side front, or actually the front and the side back pattern pieces. I pinned them together, right? And this piece goes under the bust, like that. And to fill, so see that the size of that? Now, to fill that space, you got this piece. Yeah, that. Wow. Might as well do the reveal and get it over and done with. So here we go. So my intention was to use the dome part of the Ankara print, this part right here, for the cuffs. And for the most part, everything came out fine, cut fine and such. But look, like, I don't know what's going on, right? There are buttons down the front. I did not do, when I say rookie mistake, I just put on the buttons just to put them on so I could see what's going on. Um, I didn't do a sway back adjustment, and I should have done that. I probably should have done an FBA here. And these straps are not sitting flush, and I mean, I have them, I don't know if you can see, let me turn around here. Oh, I'll come down, here we go. You can see that mess back there. Um, where they're sitting, I mean, I guess I should have shortened the straps. But here's the thing. Does this, I guess it does when I look at it now. Does the front of that look that low? I mean, wow. That low and that big? Like it looks like I should have made the cups bigger. Anyway, I'm going to call this a 12. I'm not sure if I'm going to make this again. I don't know if I'm going to make this particular style. I liked it. I like the idea of the V front here. See that? I like that. These straps, this is not sitting flush on my shoulder. I mean, even if I shorten the straps, I still have that. Um, so I should have known when it came to gathering, the gathering space was quite large. And anytime you have to get a large piece in to a smaller space, it can be a little problematic. So I'm going to call this a wash. Um, even the best of us have fails. Let's see. Take this off. Can't do anything with that. So I'm going to put a link to Grace's channel, Chalice's channel, and Laura's channel. And look at the fabulousness that they have done. Excellent, excellent. Will I revisit a bustier? Yes, I will. I will revisit it. I will revisit it. Thank goodness. I only use about a half yard of Ankara. I've got plenty of Ankara here that I can use. We'll be back with a new project in 2 months or so. So hopefully I'll come back then. But come back tomorrow, Thursday. Hopefully I'll see you here Thursday for some thrifting. So we're going to call it Thrifty Thursdays. I know we have Thrifty Tuesdays. Same thing. I'm just excited about some new things. You can see something hanging up right there. Some things that I had gotten that I think I have some ideas in mind that I'm ready to execute. And definitely come back for what I'm going to be doing with the jackets that I bought. So with that, I'm going to say thank you so much for visiting. Come back soon. Stay in touch. Oh, I will come and talk about my frocktails dress. Does anyone Has anyone ever created a garment based just on an accessory? You were inspired to create something because you had that particular accessory. Now that I look at that, well, anyway, I'll leave that alone. So until we speak, take care of yourselves, enjoy the rest of the evening, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.